Ricky Nelson's lost son. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Any change? Did you happen to get any sleep at all last night?
No, I just want to be here. I just want to be here in case you... How are the kids?
They're fine. I left them with Mama so that I could be here with you when they start the steroid treatment.
Is that already? I lost track of time.
Listen, you know, if you want to change your mind about this treatment...
this could bring her out of the coma. So, we have to try.
Lily, Dr. Eckert is here and we're ready to start, but first we need you to come out and sign the release form. Thank you, nurse. Now, I'm sorry, but I have to say this one more time. This treatment is experimental, and it's very risky. That's why the family has to take responsibility.
Can I look at the papers?
Yeah.
What is it?
Just that James was so against this. And then he just gave me handed me over all the rights and to make all the decisions, and I don't know why. I don't understand.
Well, how about the money? You know, he did get Dr. Eckert over here. He went and took Lucinda's money to get him here.
I hate him, and I don't trust him, but I'd like to know what he's up to.
I don't know. It's almost like he really does love Lucinda.
Lily, I'm glad you're out here. I want to go in and see her.
No,
Listen, Lily, I left you alone all night and didn't disturb you because I knew you were in there with her.
Would you go in with him, Ben? Holden, would you?
Lily, this is my wife. And I want to spend some time with her alone before she undergoes this treatment, a treatment I do not approve of and which I could still block legally.
Are you threatening me?
If necessary, yes. I deferred to you, Lily, and I didn't have to. All I'm asking is some time alone with her. Lover, it's me, James. Now, you know I never negotiate unless it's absolutely necessary. But I have a deal that I just have to pull off. I'm about to make you one hell of an offer.
Oh, don't leave me, Jack!
Where's my travel case? Wait, I know I put it over here with my clothes. Where is it? Where is it? Hi, sleepyhead. I'm downstairs getting a present for Emma. Packed our luggage and left it outside so the bell... Left the stuff you put out for yourself last night. Anything else in my duffel bag. My pills are in my travel case. Maybe they didn't get it yet. Where is it? They cannot have taken it yet. They can't have taken it yet.
Oh, oh. Hey, something's really got you going.
Don't you ever go home?
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes. I just thought I would let you know that your boss okayed it for me to go with my cameraman into Miss Tenney's suite and other various places in the hotel, including the rooftop dining room.
I'll make a note of it.
Because he's a smart man, and he can obviously appreciate the value of free publicity on a television show like mine.
What was the name again? In Your Eye?
In Your Face. And you are not going to receive 1 second of free airtime because you were rude and unhelpful when I was trying to reach my cousin last night.
Well, we can't all be TV stars.
But there is one thing you can do to make up for being so nasty. And I could go to your boss and put in a really good word for you. If you just do me this one tiny little favor.
Tell me.
Well, you see, last night there was this man in a limousine outside the hotel when I left. Do you know him?
Do you know how many limousines are parked outside our hotel in the course of a night?
Yeah, but see, this guy was spectacular. He was like every romantic hero you've ever dreamed of. Well, maybe not you. Maybe your sister or your mother, but anywho, he was absolutely hot. And I am sure that he's going to be calling me, but he might just stop by. And if he does, well, here's my cell phone number. And I'd like you to give it to him so he can reach me wherever I am. Well, let's see. Can you do that for me?
It's done.
Thank you. And you know, I might just reconsider on that airtime thing.
Yes, she was just here. She expects you to get in touch with her today. Well, she gave me her cell phone number, if you want it.
No, that won't be necessary.
Whatever. May I help you, Miss Tenny?
Oh, yeah. I've just done the dumbest thing. I mixed up all my pills. Do you think that it's possible to have somebody analyze this for me? I just want to be sure that I'm taking the right medication, you know?
I'm sure the pharmacist in the hotel will know what this is, so I'll give it to him and let you know what he says.
Thank you.
As the world turns.
I lost something, and I thought that it might be out here.
Do you want me to help you look?
No, I already have. Are you and Carly checking out?
Well, I am. I don't know about her.
Oh. May I ask you something?
Yeah, shoot.
Well, I saw what happened last night when you walked out on Carly. Is the reason... are you leaving today because Carly came here to chase after Jack?
I think you already know the answer to that.
Jack! I didn't expect... Well, I guess why should I be surprised, right? It is sort of crazy, though, that here we all are in the same hotel. I mean, zillions of hotels in New York City, right? And we're all at the same one. What are the odds of that?
Not a big one. Excuse me.
And then meeting again last night at the restaurant on the rooftop. It's coincidental, huh? I hope that Julia wasn't uncomfortable.
No, she's fine.
Good. Good, because I would hate to spoil her visit.
No, it's okay. You didn't do that. You know, Carly, you can tell me this is none of my business, but, last night I saw something between you and Brad.
Does that bother you?
Yes.
Next to your fire.
Hey, fellas.
Bored with those canned potato crisps? Get ready to rock. Introducing new baked ruffles. Huge potato taste, more crunch. And baked ruffles have a lot less fat than Pringles Original. The taste is gonna rock your world.
You ready to rock?
New baked ruffles. Ridges that rock.
Even Gerber babies never had it this good. All because of a wonderful new idea called Nature Lock. Giving Gerber fruits and veggies more of their natural goodness, a fresh picked taste. Nature Lock is a new way of cooking, with less heat, that locks in more of the goodness nature intended without any added sugar or starch. My Gerber babies keep getting bigger, while Gerber keeps getting better. Taste for yourself. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Do you use the same corn pads your grandmother used? Well, there's a breakthrough. Band-Aid brand corn relief cushions. It covers the whole corn, relieving the awful, painful pressure. Plus, it's more comfortable than your old pad, and it stays in place better. After all, it's from Band-Aid brand.
Band-Aid brand cushions for feet. A breakthrough in corn pain relief.
For blister prevention, calluses, and bunions, try the line of Band-Aid brand cushions for feet.
Okay, I can't believe that I'm going to say this because there's nothing I would like more than to see Carly hooked up with someone who is not Jack. But, Brad, you're better off without her.
Probably. I'll see you back in Oakdale.
Fly safe. Yeah, I'd like to speak with the manager, please. This is Julia Lindsay. I'm in 517. You know, we sent our baggage down, and I just realized that there's something in there that I need. So could you send it all back up, please?
Well, I'm looking at the bellhop stand as we're talking, and I don't see any luggage there.
What?
You know, he may have put it in the back. I'll check into it, and I'll call you.
Please. They'll find it. They've got to find it.
Hey, Molly.
Just the man I wanted to see.
What are you doing here in New York?
Shooting a segment for In Your Face, and you're going to be in it. It'll be fantastic exposure for you, even though it is Carly's segment.
Wait. You're telling me you're here doing a story for a TV show?
Hello, I do have one. And you know, the audience is going to actually eat it up when they see how a beautiful young woman who just came into gobs of money spends it in the greatest city on earth. So I'm going to need lots of footage of the two of you, okay? So go put on the coolest outfit you
I'm
have
out of
for me.
here.
What?
Look, I'm going home.
Why?
Because a woman raced into New York to drool over some man that doesn't even want her, seems a bit pathetic to me, and I just about had it, okay?
Excuse me, ego boy, but I did not race to New York to drool over you. In fact, I learned a very important thing last night.
Molly.
I had the night of my life with a complete stranger, and I learned that I don't have to go chasing after men who don't want me, okay? Because there are plenty of men who do want me.
Molly!
What?
Time out. I wasn't talking about us, all right? I was saying that I've just about had it watching Carly make a fool of herself over Jack.
It's just that we live in the same town, and, well, if you continue to see each other, I just want you to know how I feel about that.
I'm listening.
Well, see, Brad and I, we've cleared up a lot of bad blood between us, so it's not about me being angry at him or anything. It's just that I know his track record with women, so...
As do I.
Well, maybe you don't know that, well, he's on the rebound from Camille. I'm just warning you.
Okay. What difference does it make to you, Jack?
Seeing you last night, up on the roof, with the whole city at your feet. You were loving it, and it reminded me
Of?
that you're a very special, a very beautiful woman. That you can be.
I'm being a good girl.
No, well, you've never been a good girl.
You know me so well.
I know you've had a hell of a year. Married 2 men you didn't love, had a baby, and you got everything you wanted. But it cost you.
Yeah.
And you're kind of vulnerable right now. It wouldn't take much for someone to come in and just...
Sweep me off my feet?
Something like that. Yeah, and if it was the wrong guy, I'd hate to see you get hurt again. That's all.
you the manager?
Yes, I am.
What do I have to do to get my luggage back from you people? I have been sitting up in my room waiting and waiting for you to send
You're
somebody.
Miss Lindsay. I was just about to call you.
Well, you don't have to. I'm here now, so you can just give me my bag.
Well, I'm afraid I can't. Your luggage seems to have been temporarily mislaid.
You lost it? You lost my travel case?
Well, just for the moment, we can't seem to get our hands
I
on
don't
it. But I
understand
assure you,
this. How can you people call yourselves one of the best hotels in New York? I mean, you call this service?
I assure you we'll find it.
No, I want it now. Don't you understand that? I need this bag now. What is going on? How could you people lose 4 suitcases?
Julia.
Jack. Carly.
Lucinda, I have to believe that you can hear me. I don't approve of this procedure they're going to use, because they can't guarantee that you're going to make it. It's Lily's decision. She says it's what you will want, so I'll accept it. I've always been a gambler, but I don't want to have to gamble with you. Come on, Lucinda, just wake up and we won't have to do this. Please. Now, as far as my negotiating, I spent all last night pacing in the chapel of this hospital. A very strange place for me, because for the first time in my life, I'm afraid. I've never been afraid of anything. Not anybody, not even the devil himself. But now I'm afraid of being alone in this world without you. I'll always love my son, Lucinda. And I've always thought that I had to make Holden pay for what he did. But here it is, no loopholes. You come back to me. You come back to me whole and alive, and I swear to you, I swear no more vendettas, no more anger. I swear to you, I'll never hurt any of your family again.
Introducing Chicken Voila. Seasoned grilled chicken breast, tender pasta, and bird's eye vegetables all in one bag. Chicken Voila. One skillet, 10 minutes, and so simple it almost prepares itself.
How sweet. You made dinner.
Chicken Voila from Bird's Eye. Bring a little
wow
to your table.
Too tired to wait for your nails to dry? Quick, get Maybelline Express Finish. It goes from wet to set in 1 minute flat. And 49 can't wait to wear shades.
Now you can try them all.
Express Finish.
She's born with it.
Hungry Jack biscuits now have the delicious taste of cinnamon and sugar in every flaky layer. These are really good.
Hungry Jack cinnamon and sugar biscuits.
If you leave a job half done, you could be in big trouble, right?
Right.
That's the problem with ordinary pain relievers. They work for a while, then quit. Aleve works all day long with just 2 pills. And Aleve is safe. It's made with a form of naproxen doctors that prescribed and trusted for years. So if your pain reliever isn't getting the job done,
sink it.
And try Aleve. 2 pills, all-day relief. Works for me.
When you put bath tissue on your list, you want a tissue that's comfortable. So just remember 3 words of comfort. Soft. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft is even softer than the leading premium brand. Thick. It's thicker than a leading brand too, with more cottony soft tissue in every sheet. And finally, Kleenex, a word you've been comfortable with all your life. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft has 3 words of comfort for your family. Soft, thick, Kleenex. Kleenex Cottonelle Ultra Soft.
February's full of late show laughs with Bette Midler, Jewel, Richard Simmons, Magic Johnson. And tonight, don't miss Sandra Bullock, James Carville, and Hootie and the Blowfish.
As I said, it'll take 24 to 48 hours for the drug to be absorbed into her system.
can't see her all that time?
It's best if she doesn't have visitors while she's being monitored.
Thank you, Lily. Keep me posted, will you, Ben?
Of course. You should go in now.
Lily?
This could be the last time that I talk to her.
No, come on. Don't say that.
You gotta stay positive.
I'm trying. I am. I really am.
I'll keep you posted regularly. As soon as you can go in, I'll let you know.
I just don't want to leave, even just for a minute, because every time I leave, I think she's gonna pull through this. I know, it's just hard sitting around here waiting.
Look, why don't you go back to the house and, you know, get things organized for her, set things up for when she comes home.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I could sort out her mail. I could return a few phone calls.
Yeah, that's good. And don't worry about the kids, because I'll take care of the kids.
Okay. You know, why don't you take the kids out, take Hope, and put her on the swing set?
Okay, I'll do that. Go on in, okay?
Hey, man, you should get some rest, too. I mean, between watching the kids and being here for Lily...
There's something that I need to take care of that I've been putting off.
Look, whatever it is, it can't be that important.
I need to go see Dr. Dorado. I need to keep that appointment that he wants me to...
Right. Does Lily know about Dorado's call?
No, she doesn't know. I didn't want to say anything to her yet. I want to find out what's going on. I just want to make sure it's good news, because, well, it's just gotta be. It's gotta be good news.
I just, they lost our luggage, and you said that you didn't want to worry about it on our last day.
Hey, honey, it's okay.
Well, I just don't understand how they could be so careless about something.
I've been trying to reassure Miss Lindsay we'll find the luggage, but first I need one of you to fill out a report so we can put a tracer on it.
A tracer? That could take hours.
Honey, no big deal, all right? I'll take care of it, all right? We'll still have our last day in New York. Huh?
Okay.
Good.
Bummer, huh?
Excuse me.
Miss Tenney, I have your pill.
Oh.
The pharmacist recognized it immediately. He said it's a very potent tranquilizer. I think I wrote down the name.
Oh, no, there's no need. I just have to remember now the tranquilizers are the big white ones and the vitamins are the small pink ones, that's all.
By the way, the pharmacist said you should be careful with that. It's highly addictive.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I didn't want to mess up the medications, you know. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the doctor for this hotel, right? And I'm a guest, and I am telling you that I need you to fill this prescription for me. No, I don't want to wait for a physician. Oh, damn it.
I couldn't help noticing. You seem awfully upset. Would this help?
Teddy Gibbs can't let a sore throat stop him. Even when it feels this raw, he toughs it out through the hacking cough, the aches, the fever. But when the job is done, he's desperate for fast, powerful Theraflu relief. With the first sip of that soothing lemony hot liquid, he feels comfort instantly. Soon his throat feels calmed, his cough quieted. Maximum strength Theraflu, now in new cherry sore throat and cough. Instant comfort, powerful relief.
If it ain't eggs, it ain't breakfast. I love eggs. If it ain't eggs, it ain't breakfast. I love eggs.
Up to 10% of your calories should come from protein, and eggs are a good, inexpensive source of high-quality protein.
If it ain't eggs, it ain't breakfast. Oh, I love eggs. The incredible edible egg. I love eggs.
Designed with floss in mind, the Colgate Total Professional Toothbrush has bristles that clean down and around teeth and along the gum line. Colgate Total.
I should have used Preparation H.
If you had, you wouldn't be suffering now. Preparation H helps stop itch and further irritation with a soothing layer of protection.
I should have used Preparation H.
Stops itch, stops irritation.
Stop by aisle 5 for Clairol's Herbal Essences. It takes you where no shampoo is
gone before, with all natural botanicals and organic herbs and pure mountain water. It will leave your hair looking beautiful.
Yes! Yes! If you think that's great, try the body wash.
Clairol's Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience.
When your father's a legendary cop,
you did your job, son.
Trying to impress him
Wait, Joey!
could be dangerous. Turks, CBS tonight.
Hi, I'm Bill Cosby. I'm here to tell you about Freshy Fresh.
Cosby casts a commercial with real kids, but will they kiss?
No way.
All new Kids Say Valentine's Special. Then, a beautiful woman needs your help fixing a flat tire. Only trouble is, her husband's sleeping in the back seat.
Hey, can you keep it down?
All new Candid Cameron Kids Say. CBS Friday.
Martial Law, CBS Saturday.
You know, I should be furious with you. But I'm not, because if you hadn't bailed on me, I never would have met this amazing, incredible man. I told you about him.
All day long. You jump every time you think you hear the cell phone ring?
He's gonna call me, Jerry.
Uh-huh.
He will.
I can't believe you didn't even get his name.
We didn't need names. You see, we just clicked on a whole other level.
Uh-huh.
You have no romance in your soul.
You've got energy, you've got ideas, curiosity. Any man would have to be a fool not to see that you are pure gold, inside and out.
Where did you get that?
In the ladies' room last night after you left. It's on the floor. You know, it's probably really dirty and... oh, it's gross. You don't want that. Do you?
No. Of course not.
I'm afraid finding your luggage is going to be a little more difficult than I thought, but we should be able to have it back for you in a couple of days.
A couple of days?
Hey, Julia, if there's some money, we'll just go shopping.
No. No, it's something I can't live without.
Sure?
That can't be any fun. Being here without your stuff. You guys want to come home with me? I rented a private jet. There's plenty of room.
No. Thanks. I'd rather stay.
Hey. What's up, brother? Hey, Julie. Did you find your bag?
They're working on it. In the meantime, city waits. Shall we?
Hey, what are you doing with that? We're not leaving. I still haven't seen the Soho or Greenwich Village, all this fun stuff.
Have fun yourself, all right? Just count me out. Excuse me.
What, did you suddenly develop some sort of aversion to New York City? Or...
More like an aversion to hanging out with someone who thinks she'd rather be with somebody else. Especially when that person is wrong.
You knew how I felt about
Hey, look, the
Dad.
whole planet knows, all right? You're not exactly subtle.
You should have heard the things he said to me just a few minutes ago. He was so protective and he was so passionate.
Passionate? What, like, excuse me, but I gotta go be with Julia?
He was warning me about you. He said that I was special and that I was beautiful.
No, wait. I'm not doing this. Look, you want to be an idiot? Knock yourself out.
I'm not an idiot. I'm gonna get him back. And I'm gonna show everybody in Oakdale. Especially Brad Snyder.
Hi.
Hi.
Emma said that I'd find you here. I just wanted to stop by and tell you that I'm thinking about you.
Thank you.
How's your mom?
She's still in a coma. But they're trying this new treatment on her, so we're really praying for her.
I will too. Thank you. You know, your mom and I haven't been very close the last couple of years, but... Lily, I've been waiting for something like this to happen ever since she married James.
What do you mean?
James has a history of abusing his women. I was the first. That's why I was glad to be a part of that group that you brought together to try to warn your mother before the wedding.
Well, I know that he hurt you when you were married.
Hurt me? He tried to kill me, time and again. A year and a half ago, when I was pregnant with Johnny, he drugged me. Did you know that?
I do remember. I remember somebody saying something
Well,
about
I thought
that.
it contributed to Johnny's death, even though the doctors told me that I was fine. They don't really know with a pregnant woman, do they? And James didn't care. He didn't care about my child. He's a ruthless, vengeful, hateful man, and God help any woman that gets involved with him. Lily, I could tell you so much.
But you won't, Barbara.
Now, don't you worry. Doesn't matter what that doctor has to say. You're gonna be all right. Because your mommy and I love you very much. And we're gonna take care of this, okay? All right?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I want to make sure I had Hope's file with me.
Of course. Listen, Doc, can you tell me what's going on here? I mean, the last time I was here, you gave her a clean bill of health.
Well, that was before I got back the test that we've been waiting for. I'm sorry, Mr. Snyder, but as I indicated on the phone, there is reason for concern.
Concern? I don't know what that means. What are you saying?
Well, as you know, Hope hasn't been developing as she should. In fact, she's behind the norm for a baby of her age.
Wait a minute, wait a
If you
minute.
add that
Wait,
to the test
behind the
results-
norm, what does that mean? How far behind? How do we fix
Mr.
it?
Snyder,
Look,
if
we
you'll
can
just-
cure it, right? Whatever it is, we can make her better. Can't we?
Nobody in this house ever gets diarrhea.
Is my stomach okay?
Or nausea.
I was sick to my stomach.
Or even indigestion.
Oh, my stomach.
But for all those stomach problems, I'm ready with Pepto-Bismol. It's a whole first aid kit for stomachs.
As it coats, Pepto relieves most any stomach problem. Not just a few like these other leading medicines. Pepto-Bismol.
Whether it's their stomachs, or stomachs.
It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset
stomachs.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through?
You never know when nature will take its course, so be ready with Scope. Nothing kills more bad breath germs. Its minty tingle gets breath so clean and fresh. Scope. Feel the tingle.
Stress stinks. Arid works. Even under stress, Arid can help stop your worst-smelling sweat. Arid works. Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
My concern with the home pregnancy test is, did I do it right? First Response understands. I could see its clear stick working immediately. So I knew I did it right. For an accurate, fast response, trust First Response.
Hey, Baxter, what's for lunch?
Chicken noodle. Been eating it since I was a kid.
I used to eat condensed soup, and then I learned my ABCs. You're an adult now. There's a better tasting soup. Progresso chicken noodle with only white meat chicken, big vegetables, just the right seasonings. See what I mean?
Much better.
Told you. Now, want to talk about that lunchbox?
Discover the better taste of Progresso and win one of 50,000 cool blue prizes during Progresso's Blue is Better Instant Win Sweepstakes.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
CBS Sunday, Tara Lipinski reaches out to a troubled teen.
Love isn't something you have to steal.
It's an all-new special Valentine Angel. Then, an adopted daughter searches for her past.
I think you're my mother. You found me.
Inspired by actual events, Deep in My Heart, CBS Valentine Sunday.
Oh, it's heading toward you. Run for your life!
Howie's Full Tilt February continues with hysterical pranks for Practical Joke Week, plus heartthrob Fabio. And find out how you can win a trip for two to Hawaii.
Today at 3 on CBS 2.
Need a good night's sleep? Go to Mattress Discounters. You'll have the confidence of knowing they're the largest mattress retailer in the country and the world's largest Sealy retailer. With all that buying power, they always guarantee the best prices because all they sell are mattresses. They're the experts. They know more than anybody else. And if you hurry in now, you'll save even more during their big sale. Mattress Discounters. They put America to bed.
Dear Albertsons, my 12-year-old daughter spent her own money on a cake for her teacher's birthday. The people in your bakery department really went all out. Well, we got home and the next thing we knew, our 19-pound cat Scrawny decided to nap on the cake. We rushed it back to Albertsons and you replaced the cake just in time for the party. Everything worked out great. Thanks to you, Scrawny's going on a diet. It's service like this that makes Albertsons my store. Johnny Robb, Delray Beach, Florida.
Exclusive. Joe DiMaggio's son working at a junkyard next Inside Edition.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Hope's condition is not curable in the way that you mean.
Well, it has to be. If she's sick, we'll just make her well.
Your daughter doesn't have a disease that we can medicate. This is a question of damage.
Damage? Well, what kind of damage? What do you mean?
All the signs point to fetal alcohol or drug exposure.
No, wait a minute. We've already been through all of this with Ben. You're wrong. I know you're a very good doctor and all, but you made a mistake here.
Mr. Snyder, I have all the test results which indicate that's exactly what it is.
No, you're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. My wife did not drink a drop of alcohol during her whole pregnancy. And as far as the drugs, that's impossible.
Well, perhaps you didn't know. The husbands don't always know what's going on with the wife.
No, I know my wife. She would never do anything to harm this baby.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Well, then you're going to have to come up with another diagnosis and tell us what we're going to do about it.
I realize this is very difficult.
I'm telling you, it didn't happen.
The science doesn't lie, Mr. Snyder. I'm telling you what's going on with your child. You can stay in denial if you want, or you can accept this and start focusing on what we can do to help your daughter.
You just said that you couldn't cure her.
Correct. Whatever damage was done to the fetus is a fact of her life. What we can do now is monitor her growth and start working with her and you to help her develop as fully as possible from this point on.
Develop as fully as possible? What does that mean?
Mr. Snyder, please, believe me.
What does it mean?
Hope is going to grow and develop more slowly than other children. She'll sit later, she'll walk later, she'll talk later. But with a lot of love and care, she'll do all those things eventually. As to her exact potential, I don't have a crystal ball.
But she's not going to develop like other children.
All I can tell you is that she can have a happy, healthy, and productive childhood. Millions of kids grow up with handicaps and thrive.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that my daughter is handicapped?
But her outlook is very good. Look, I understand how hard it is for you to absorb all this right now. My suggestion is to go home and talk to your wife. Then you both can come in here, we can have a joint session, and we can go over all of this in detail.
My wife's mother was in an accident. She's in a coma.
I am aware of that, and I'm very sorry. Obviously, if you feel that you need to wait to tell your wife about Hope's condition, the timing has to be up to you. But at some point, she must know.
How long have you been eavesdropping?
Long enough to know that you're just digging up ancient history that no one cares about.
It's my history, and I can discuss it with whomever I wish.
Very well, but you're now talking to my wife's daughter.
Well, I think she should know what kind of man her mother married.
Very well. Lily knows what kind of man her mother married, but I will not have you coming into our home dragging up the past. I will not explain myself to you or anyone.
Because you can't.
No, because I've changed.
Have you?
I'm not going to debate this with you, Barbara. Lucinda knows who I am, and she's the only one that matters.
I see.
Barbara, let's just end this right now.
Listen, you call me if you need me, all right? You call me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just came to go through my mother's mail. That'll be on my way.
Right, Lily, please don't rush off. I mean, I stayed deliberately to speak with you. You see, while Lucinda's going through this procedure, I would like to try, I would like to start trying to make peace with you and Holden.
Really, just like that?
I did say try, and I think we can. I mean, I think we can set aside our differences so that when Lucinda comes home, I mean, she'll see us as a family. She wants us to be a family. And if she comes back...
When she comes back. When she comes back.
Right. I meant when she comes back.
When she comes back, we'll hear what she has to say, and she'll let us know herself whether she wants our families to be at peace or not.
The drip is open. She's getting the drug. Now we'll see.
Around here, we're pouring something new on our salad. Because the people at Kraft figured we might like a light dressing that actually tasted good. So they made light done right. Finally, our favorite flavors with half the fat. They're new, and they taste a lot better than anything light has a right to. Light done right. I guess they just know what we like. Around here, the dressing is Kraft.
Getting those urban cowboys on horses was trying enough. And you throw in some serious chili, we're talking major heartburn. And we were way out there, and this cowboy, he pulls this Zantac 75 out of his saddlebag. I said, "What are you, a Zantac salesman?" He said, "No, I'm a doctor."
The medicine in Zantac 75 is the #1 doctor-prescribed acid reducer. It relieves even your toughest heartburn, controlling acid for up to 12 hours.
Hats off to you, Doc.
Zantac 75 for tough heartburn. Doctors know. Meet Tess. She's a mover and a shaker. Not to mention a fitness buff. She's a busy girl, all right. She's even eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas, plus nearly twice the calcium. And Carnation Follow-Up can save you up to 20%. The very thought makes Tess giggle all over. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
My blind date. You are so lucky you get to stay home. Again.
Hey, big night tonight, huh?
Yeah, I got playoff tickets.
Crunch and Munch toffee pretzels. Bite-sized pretzels covered in sweet toffee.
And I know this great band that's playing downtown.
And at just 1 gram of fat per serving.
So, you ready?
They're virtually guilt-free.
Let's go.
New Crunch and Munch toffee pretzels.
Ready.
Because life is sweet.
Guys?
And a little crunchy.
Okay, Molly, I'm ready to shoot the segment. And I have a bunch of new clothes in case you wanted me to change. Are you even listening to me?
Sure. Was that my cell phone?
No. You know, I know what's going on with you, Molly.
What?
If you're expecting Brad to show up, you might as well forget it because he's not going to come, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what, that's it? That's all you have to say? Yeah, I know.
What do you expect me to say, Carly?
Something a lot more... sort of more. You know, isn't Brad the reason you came to New York to begin with?
No. Well, maybe he is. Was. But that was before.
Okay, I'll bite. Before what?
Oh, God. I had this moment that changed my life, Carly. Oh, actually, it was more than a moment. It was like most of last night. But the point is that I saw
what?
Everything. Everything that I have been doing wrong with men all my life. This was a breakthrough, Carly. It was so intense.
Really? And how did you come about this intense breakthrough exactly?
Well, I met this fabulous man.
Oh, Molly.
No, it's not what you're thinking. He just invited me for a ride in his limo.
Oh, Molly, are you out of your mind? You're taking rides in limousines from strangers in New York City?
I knew I could trust him, Carly.
Molly! I could probably find a list of hundreds of women dead women who've said that in this town.
I was perfectly safe with him. He changed my outlook on everything.
You're lucky that's all he changed.
Oh, You know, I don't even know why I'm wasting my time with you.
What are you doing?
I'm calling the front desk. I'm gonna see if he's called. Because we've been up here and they might not have known where I was.
Sweetie. What? Listen, I don't want to put you down, okay? But I'm not buying this. I'm not buying that you just meet this stranger one night and all of a sudden Brad Snyder ceases to exist.
Because you don't understand. The way we met, Carly, it was magical. It was like right out of one of my romance novels. Except for Hogarth, he was in a carriage being pulled by 4 matching chestnut horses because they didn't have cars back then. And Miranda, she was on the side of the road barefoot, but I had on these fabulous pair of suede pumps.
Molly.
But the point is, Carly, it felt exactly the same. I mean, it was like this guy knew me.
Well, that's great. It's super. But you need to slow down here, okay? And think about what you're saying.
No. But see, it made me realize, Carly, that I can find a man who's my soulmate. It's gonna happen. I don't have to wait around, wasting my time on men who don't want me, because there are plenty of guys who do.
Yes, there are. Sweetie, I know what this is. I know what you're doing. You're trying too hard to tell yourself that you're over Brad.
I am.
Just like that, huh? I mean, this is a pretty hunky, kind of studly guy, and you're over him just like that.
Carly Tenney, don't tell me.
What?
You are falling for Brad Snyder.
You
are. Well, he's
crazy.
sexy. He's very seductive.
Oh, please. That's ridiculous.
Oh, how does she keep this all straight? I forgot how good she is at all of this. Oh. And even with everything that she's done, all of her accomplishments, she would still sit here and tell me.
I love my work. I love my work. But you are my heart, pussycat. You and your sisters and my fine grandchildren. You're my real legacy. You're my pride and joy. Oh, my life would be nothing if it weren't for you all. No, it would just be so empty.
Right back at you, Mom.
Lily, something that I need to talk to you about.
Oh, I'm so glad to see both of you.
Moisture-filled color plus extended wear. Revlon Moisture Stay Lip Color. Revolutionary color lock complex holds moisture-filled color in place hour after hour. Perfect lip color. Revlon Moisture Stay. Revlon.
This is new Mented and crystallized toothpaste made with icy cooling crystals. It delivers baking soda and peroxide in a burst of active oxygen bubbles for fresh breath that really lasts. New Mented and crystallized toothpaste. Nothing feels better than a mouth this clean.
This year I will not freak out if I gain 2 pounds.
This year I will stop asking, do I look fat? Yes.
Do I look fat? This year
I will learn to appreciate my body.
I will not let my dress size determine my self-worth.
I have my mother's thighs. I have to accept that.
You've been through this before.
Oh, honey, you're burning up.
But it doesn't get easier. Your child has a high fever. Fortunately, you have children's Motrin. You know that just one dose brings that fever down faster and keeps it down longer for faster fever relief that lasts up to 8 hours.
Look who's up.
Hi, Mom. Children's Motrin is the #1 choice of pediatricians and moms. Children's Motrin, today's choice for high fever.
For the finest care you'll ever know, come to where the aloes grow. Improved Huggies Supreme diapers. They've got aloe and a core that's so much more absorbent. The leakage protection is truly outstanding. Improved Huggies Supreme. Leakage protection and aloe 2, the ultimate in care for you.
I'm sorry I freaked out about the luggage. I don't know why I did that.
They lost your stuff. You're upset, okay?
Well, I'll live.
I hope so. Because I just came up with a really good idea. Let's stay another day.
Wait, you want to spend tonight here?
Well, yeah, we had such a great time, right?
But, what about the plane tickets?
Well, they'll charge us a few bucks for a penalty. Who cares? Come on, what do you say?
No. Because, you know, you were gonna think that this sounds totally sentimental and crazy, and you're gonna be right, but, yesterday and last night were so perfect.
Well, yeah, that's why I want to stay.
Yeah, but they're a perfect little memory. It's like, a little time out of time. And I'm afraid that if we stay another day, we'd ruin it. You understand?
Not really. Not really, but if it's what you want, yeah.
You know what? All I want right now is to go home with you.
The footage we got is going to be absolutely dynamite, even without Brad. But I still think it would have been great for you to sing New York, New York.
Oh, no way.
But you know what? The audience is going to dig it anyways. Good. Because you looked absolutely glamorous. You were like every woman's fantasy. And oh, whoa, sir, excuse me. Have you heard anything from that guy? Remember the one I told you about?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Hey, look on the bright
Don't
side.
start.
Sorry. Maybe we could just accept the fact that it wasn't meant to be with this guy.
Maybe it was meant to be exactly what it was. One perfect night that I'll never forget.
Okay. Molly, I don't want to ruin this romantic mood, but we have to get back to Oakdale, you know?
Yeah. I'll go pack.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Molly's mystery man, perhaps? Sure is hot. No way.
James overheard Barbara was telling me that he drugged her when she was pregnant and that she thought that maybe that's why her child died.
Well, I'm sorry she started on that. That's the last thing you needed to hear.
No,
right
it's
now.
not. It's not Barbara. It's just that if anybody says something is wrong or going to go wrong, it just sets me off.
Well, we're all pretty stressed out right now.
When things like happen like this, it just reminds you that you're never really safe. You think you are, but when Barbara was talking to me, I remember how scared I was when I thought something was wrong with Hope, when I thought that gas leak at the Mona Lisa had hurt her. And even Barbara said, the doctors give you a clean bill of health, but you just don't know. You never know.
Well, she's right. You know, sometimes things can happen.
True, but I have to stop thinking that way. Or else I'll lose my mind. I have to start thinking positive. No more sadness.
Certainly enough sadness right now.
I know. That's why I came over here, to get things ready for my mother, so when she comes home... Because she's gonna come home. Right? I mean, soon she'll be sitting behind that desk giving orders, right?
That's right. That's what we're all fighting for.
But am I wrong? To be fighting for her? Should I be accepting the fact that she might not come home?
No, you're not wrong at all. That's what we have to do. We have to keep on fighting.
Most of the time I think that too, but other times... I have so many questions that don't have any answers.
Answers to what?
I just want somebody to explain it to me. Because I cannot believe that this is God's will. I cannot believe that God would make somebody suffer for no reason. It has to be some sort of test, and I just want to know what the rules are so I can play.
Lily.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
No,
shouldn't do
it's
this.
okay. It's all right.
No, I can't because I have so much to be happy about. Like this little pumpkin here. Did Daddy take you on the swings? Yeah, take you up and down, up and down, up and down. Yep, well, that's what life is like. Sometimes it's down, and sometimes you just go up, 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 high in the sky.
We had a great time on the swing.
You know, I think we gave our daughter the perfect name. Because right here in my arms is all the hope in the world.
Even Gerber babies never had it this good. All because of a wonderful new idea called Nature Lock. Giving Gerber fruits and veggies more of their natural goodness, a fresh picked taste. Nature Lock is a new way of cooking, with less heat, that locks in more of the goodness nature intended without any added sugar or starch. My Gerber babies keep getting bigger, while Gerber keeps getting better. Taste for yourself. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
This is really something. This pain reliever is so effective that even on tough dental pain, it worked better than prescription-strength Tylenol with codeine. Here's one that, taken as directed, is as gentle to your stomach as a placebo, which contains no medicine at all. And both are Advil. It's true. Advil works better than a prescription pain reliever, yet it's as gentle to your stomach as a placebo. Strong, yet safe. Advil.
Hello?
Hon, I'm taking the job. You get that house shipshape and put it on the market, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rubber man.
So, how does the house look?
It looks fantastic.
And we haven't even gotten an offer?
Not even one. I can't imagine why.
Get Rubbermaid, whether you're moving or not.
Ever wonder why they call it the dinner time crunch? Vandekamps makes dinner time a good time. And fish is one meal you can feel great about. Vandekamps puts a smile on every plate.
On America's Night of Heroes, the guy who knows the future can save lives. But the paper can't tell him what's in his girlfriend's heart.
The last thing I want is for this to get between us.
Early edition. Then slide into leather. Strap on a helmet. Because Samo and Arsenio are after a fugitive biker gang. Martial law. And someone sabotaging stock cars.
I want them out of the race.
And Chuck Norris is out to shut them down. Buckle up for Walker on America's Night of Heroes, CBS Saturday.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, why many towns have been bypassed by the information superhighway. The story later.
Today at 4:30 on CBS 2 News, illegal street guns. Who's